Hello there, and welcome to another episode of the In Between Podcast. Let's go ahead and get things started. Hello there, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the In Between Podcast with your host, as always, McLemore. What's up with you guys? Before we get too far along in the podcast, make sure you do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and elbow that subscribe button. Definitely helps the show stay alive, and we appreciate all that love from you out there, and it helps us keep bringing that. I can't even talk right now. It helps us keep bringing that sweet content straight to you. Get to listen to me ramble and not even be able to talk coherently. I think it's because I've been chugging a bunch of coffee. Folgers. I've been trying to. I drank like almost half a pot so I could have the energy. Just got done doing a review, so now trying to stay energized for the pod. Why don't you take a sip of coffee with me? Delicious. This episode brought to you by Folgers. Not really. Please don't sue me. So what's new with you guys? I took a little bit of a break. Had a lot of work to do, but good thing I didn't miss anything important, right? Good thing I didn't miss anything like the Queen of England dying. Thank God I didn't miss anything major in the world news, like the lady who's been on the throne for the last 100 years dying finally. Pretty wild. It's crazy. She's just always been Queen of England, and all of a sudden we got a king. So I wonder if they still do that thing. I think I saw it like in like in that Robin Hood movie with Russell Crowe, when they come back and King Richard's dead, and they're like, "The king is dead. Long live the king." I hope that they did something very old school like that, like when they walked out to give him the crown. "The queen is dead. Long live the king." How fun is it to do a British accent? "Oi, what you doing over there, eh? You cunt." You know what crazy story happened one time? I went to go see, pretty sure we were going to see Prometheus. It was me and my sister going to see the premiere of Prometheus, whenever that came out. Like 2010 or something. It feels maybe like 10 years ago, give or take. Whatever. We were going to see Prometheus, and we're waiting, because I think we got there early, so we're waiting for the people to come out so we could go in. And this guy came out. I think he was like talking, and he was like, "Yeah." So then at the end, and we're both like, "Whoa, like, hey, shut the fuck up. We're sitting here waiting to go into the movie. Please don't spoil it." And he was like, "Oh shit, my bad." And I think we talked for like a second, and then out of nowhere, he's just like, "Oh my God, I love your guys' accent. Where are you from? Like England or something?" And me and my sister were like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I'm talking like how I'm talking now. Do I have a fucking British accent right now? Oi, let's go see Prometheus, shall we? And have a spot of tea while we go see Prometheus. Maybe we could drink from an aluminium can." That's like the one word I know how to say, like with the British accent. Aluminium. Aluminum. Aluminium. But I was just like, British? What the fuck, bro? What are you talking about? And he's like, your accent, it's so European. I don't even know. I'm just like, okay, you fucking weird. And then he's like, make sure when you see the movie, pay attention to the dates. Like, the dates pop up. Pay attention. Remember the dates it shows you. And then I remember at the end being like, that meant nothing. Like, do you know what he was talking about? Like, I remember talking to my sister, like, the dates were nothing more than just showing us what day it was. Fucking weirdo outside of the movie theater. But the Queen, long live the Queen, long live the King now, going down. And then he's also like a bajillion years old too, so I can't imagine he'll be on the reign for too long. And then I think it goes to Charles, maybe, or I don't really know much about the royal family. As long as it goes to Meghan Markle eventually, or I don't even know. What else is new in the time? I think I started watching that Rings of Power show, and it's hella dope. It's really good. Only been a few episodes so far, but goddamn, do I recommend that one. Highly recommend that one. Also saw the new John Wick trailer, so that was cool. Gonna have Donnie Yen in that shit. Hell yeah, dude. Donnie Yen is the man. He's the fucking Ip Man, if you don't know. Fucking those fucking flying fist of fury. Yeah, Donnie Yen is so cool, and it's gonna be awesome seeing him fucking super speed karate fight Keanu Reeves. Man, yeah, Donnie Yen is so cool. Donnie Yen, I think the first time I saw Donnie Yen is that he was in Blade 2, which is weird that I've been talking about it on 2 different podcasts, but yeah, I think it was like his debut was in Blade 2. And what a waste he is in that movie, because Donnie Yen is amazing at cinematic martial arts, and he's literally used for nothing in that movie. They're like, hey, check it out, it's fucking Vampire Donnie Yen, and he's just like, sup? He's even got like this cool sword that I think he fucking like, but he doesn't like fight anybody with it. He just like, I could if I wanted to, but like doesn't actually do anything. And then I think he even like dies off screen. Like his character's like walking down a spooky tunnel, and he's like, what was that? And then they're just like, yeah, they got him. Later they're just like, oh yeah, they got him. We won't see him again ever. Like not even as a cool ultra vampire or nothing. Like it would have been cool to see him a little bit more in that movie. And then he's also in that, not Fast and Furious, it's the Triple X. The one where like Vin Diesel came back, the second one with Vin Diesel. There's a scene with Donnie Yen in that movie where he does like a backwards pew 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 pew, and like he like jumps onto a table like on his back, and he's like sliding across the table. But I swear to God, he slides for like a full like 3 minutes of just like sliding and fucking blah 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 blah. Like non-stop sliding. Like Jesus Christ, who waxed that table before Donnie Yen got in there? Holy shit. So yeah, it'll be really fun seeing him in the John Wick universe. Also been noticing Brendan Fraser coming into like a whole new rejuvenation of his career, which is awesome because who doesn't love Brendan Fraser? And then also he's like also kind of like chunky Brendan Fraser now, so he's like even more kind of like lovable. But yeah, Brendan Fraser is so cool, and apparently whatever that last movie he was in destroyed, because it was like a big old thing about him having like a 6-minute standing ovation. 6 minutes of people just clapping, dude. Do you know how much your hands would hurt after 6 minutes of clapping? And apparently he was just like weeping the whole time, which is understandable. I mean, that amount of love and appreciation. But geez, 6 minutes. I mean, that must have been a hell of a performance. I would love to see it. I don't even know what it's on or nothing. I don't think it's like streaming. I don't think it's even in theaters, whatever that performance was in. But yeah, apparently Brendan Fraser is on a bit of a upswing right now. I know he kind of started coming back with that DC show that I saw like 2 episodes of. It's like, I don't know, these weird characters that nobody really knows. They're like loosely in the DC verse, and he mostly does like voice acting on like a robot or something. But from the slightest little bit that I've seen of that show, Brendan Fraser is definitely the breakout star, and it's just awesome to see him having a bit of a comeback. I know that he was heavily involved in that Batwoman movie that got fucking destroyed from HBO or Warner Brothers, or somebody was like, hey, Batwoman, I know that we just shot that whole entire Batwoman movie, but you know what? Nah. So I think he was in that, but we'll never see it. But whatever this new amazing movie he's in, I'd love to see. Is there anything better than Brendan Fraser, like in that OG Mummy, in that 1999, 98, whatever Mummy? Like, oh man, Brendan Fraser, so awesome. Man, Mummy was such a good movie. I remember being horrified in that theater. Like, God, I remember sitting there, stupid guy with the glasses, of course, and he gets like bumped and like loses his glasses, and he's just like, I lost him somewhere. And I just remember being like a 9-year-old kid, just like, oh no. And then like it's all the camera's all blurry, like it's like from his POV, and you just see like that shadowy guy like move. And I remember being in the theater like, no, like, I don't want to be here. God, hello, can you help me? I seem to have lost my glasses. So stupid and like so horrifying when I was like 9. I have another vivid memory of just being like, oh no. And I think it was like either Blade or Blade 2. 'Cause I remember I was pretty young when those movies came out too. But I remember being in the theater because the way that Blade starts is like when it does the production company, it's all in red. Everything has like a cool blood tone to it at the beginning of all the Blade movies. And so when it switches from like the normal color on like the Paramount production or whatever production company, when it switches from like the normal color to like that deep red, I just remember being in the theater like, here we go, I'm gonna hate this. Like, but Blade is awesome though, and really not even that scary in hindsight. Like, what a puss I was as a little kid, jeez. But yeah, I think we can go ahead and chop it right there. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of the Infantune Podcast. Definitely appreciate you stopping by for another week, and appreciate you hitting that like and subscribe button too. It keeps the show alive and it keeps me pumping out that content straight to you. So hit that subscribe button. Yeah, thank you so much. I am your host as always, Kyle McLemore, and